Welcome to TAM Retail's mini demonstration series. In today's session, we will cover customer orders in TAM. First of all, I'm going to share the application with you. And we're going to start with the order entry application. Now, you'll notice if you looked at other demonstrations in this series that the order entry screen looks a lot like the point of sale screen. But I do want to make a clear definition or differentiation here. We do share the same program for both order entry and for cash register applications, but there's some things that happen differently with customer orders. That is that it's normally run on a desktop or laptop in the back office. It can be run anywhere, but typically in the back office. It is not hooked to a cash drawer or receipt printer or anything like that. It produces its own full-page receipts on any laser or inkjet printer, as well as email confirmations to the customers. We'll see that through the demonstration here. Now, to do a customer order, we're simply going to touch the customer order button with our mouse. Now, again, this is touchscreen, but in a customer order environment, you're not using touchscreen. You're using a normal keyboard to enter the data. Now, we have the capability to pull up existing customer orders. We'll do that a little bit later, or we can create a new one. That's what I'm going to do right now. Now, to create a customer order, we're going to enter some possible order information. Though this is not required, TAM has the capability to track advertising codes. So if you're doing mail drops or anything like that, TAM's going to be able to track the performance of those things. We're going to be able to enter in customer purchase orders and messages and things like that, special instructions, all that on this screen. I don't need to do any of that right now. I also can enter a promise date if need be here too. Now, the first thing we're going to do is begin to attach our customer. Now, don't forget we can create new customers very easily in the order process by clicking on New, or we can find an existing customer that's in the system. I'm going to do that today. Bob Smith is our customer. He's done business with us before, so I'm just going to select him from the list. Now, we could have found Bob by his last name, phone number, address, any of that information is available. Once Bob is attached to the sale, we're able to begin selling SKUs to Bob at this point. Now, one thing I do want to mention is TAM will allow for shipment of this order to Bob or up to 3 other contact names. So if we're doing a corporate order or something like that, we can actually track and ship to multiple people. You'll notice here just below our cash register information screen, we're indicating who these items are going to be shipping to Bob. And we can change that if we need to. But in this case, Bob's ordering is for himself. It's going to ship to him. So we're able to just do that. Now, at this point, we could either utilize our quick SKUs and set up our catalog items in such a manner that we could simply find them and touch them, or we can find the SKUs by looking them up, or we could enter in a SKU, UPC, or vendor stock number. So if we want to enter our vendor stock number, we can set it to do that. So any of those things can be used to add items to the sale. Okay, so it's very easy to do. I'm just going to use these quick SKUs because I'm going to do that. Now remember, it also is going to show me availability of these items. This Clover item that I've just ordered, I'm a little low on stock, so I might want to inform the customer. I'm at a -18 status, so I've promised more than I've got. With Admiral, he wants 2 of those, so I'm going to touch on a quantity here. And again, I can do that right on my keypad. I can just do that very easily. And then I'm able to go ahead and add a couple more items to the sale as well. Now, once we've added all the items that Bob is wanting to buy, then we're able to simply add the order at this time. Now, don't forget, we can also do discounts for the customer, non-SKUs, all the things that we can do in any sale or order are available. And creating orders through this order entry process is very straightforward. But don't forget that orders also get created by our e-commerce system. So if an order's been placed on the web, it flows right into the system. There's no need to enter it at this time. We can easily maintain, excuse my cough there, we can easily maintain order information if we need to again here. I'm going to go ahead and click add, and away we go. Now, once we add the order, it does allow us to take a form of payment. And we can take any amount of deposit from 0 to 100%. That's not a problem. In this case, I'm taking 50%. Okay, now once we've decided on the deposit amount, then we simply can tender it normally. And again, TAM will allow you to take any form of payment, whether it be a house charge if the customer's authorized for it, credit cards, debit cards, gift cards, any of those things can be utilized to process an order. Bob's going to pay with a MasterCard, so we're just going to simply select that. Now again, don't forget that I'm not in an environment right now in this demo mode where I'm taking card information. But we would, in an order entry environment, be able to enter in the credit card data and securely process it for authorization through PCI DSS compliance. Once we go ahead and press end here, the order is established. A couple things are going to happen. We're going to print our full page order confirmation. Now, our full page order confirmation is fully user definable. You can load any amount of the data or order data into that form. You can actually design your own receipt in Word and then use it in TAM. All you have to do is put your data placeholders in the proper spots. It's brackets with like name, bracket address, and it'll embed the data into it automatically. You'll have noticed a screen just displayed there also that an email confirmation can be sent. First, let's take a look at the let's go ahead and take a look at the order confirmation that can be printed out. Okay, I'm going to share that with you now. Now, I've printed it to Acrobat here, so we're able to see it on the screen. And this is the format that I use, and this is the one that comes standard with the system. But remember, you can insert your logos in here. It's a Word document, so you can do whatever you'd like. This is my Word header at the top and so forth. Now, you'll notice that we have all the information about the order placed, how much has been paid, and all that. And that's all printed for your record. Now, that's the receipt. Don't forget, we also sent an email confirmation to Bob as well, and we'll take a look at that in a little bit too. That also is a user-defined document that can be established in any HTML editor. Okay. All right. Now, don't forget one other thing that I want to mention before we go look at things like packing slips and order forms and how we process the order. When it's time to ship the order, once we've picked and packed it, all we do is simply pull up that order and indicate to TAM that we've done that. This is also the way you would make a change to the order if you needed to for any reason, because we're able to do that as well. Now, when we do ship an order, we're able to either full ship or partial ship. TAM will allow you to partially ship the balance or ship the order, and it'll track the proper balances and deposits and things like that. And don't forget that the deposits are also tracked properly with accounting rules. So deposits that are taken are just that. They're tracked as deposits until the order is shipped. I'm going to go ahead and ship the whole thing. One thing that I do want to show you at this point, normally this can be done either at the beginning of the order or at the end. It's up to you. We have the availability to integrate to any of the popular shippers that are out there, UPS, FedEx, and even the Postal Service. You can integrate all three of them into the operation. I've only integrated UPS into mine, and it will actually take the weights of the items and the number of items that are being shipped, and it will properly calculate your shipping so that you can pick the method that you'd like to send. Now, again, this can be done at the beginning of the order so that the customer can choose it and you can give them the rates, or it can be done and added to the order at the end, which I'm doing in this model just because of the nature of the demo. And once we've done all that, then we can fill in whatever information we need to, whether it's COD, whatever, or again, we can have taken full payment right at the beginning. In my case, I did take a deposit, so we're going to go ahead and ship this, and we're going to take the remaining balance on his credit card, and away we go. And that's all there is to creating an order and then shipping it in TAM. Now, there's a couple things. I'm going to stop sharing the application just for a second here. There's a couple things that I'd like to show you. If you are doing shipping integration, it will not only allow you to calculate those rates, but it'll produce the shipping label for you. Here you can see a copy of it on the screen now. So we can have a full shipping label that's produced by TAM. And we also, don't forget, have that email confirmation that's sent out automatically as well. So that looks very much, and again, this is user definable, but it looks very much the same and shows all the same information. Now, I do want to share the Office application just with you for one more second, so give me just a second to do that. And I want to show you some of the basic reporting that's involved with customer orders. Don't forget, customer orders fully integrates to all the things that that TAM does. So you're going to get all the great detailed reports like audit reports and cash control reports and things like that. But specific to the open order system, you're going to be able to produce pick tickets and packing slips. Those are done on a batch basis for all the orders, so periodically your fulfillment people will do that. You're going to be able to produce customer orders by SKU and an open customer orders list as well. Don't forget that our integration to UPS means that they're going to get an email automatically when it's picked up at your place, says it's been shipped, and it'll let them track that through the process as well. All right. Well, thank you very much for attending the demonstration today. Let me stop sharing the application. I do want to mention that if there's any additional questions or anything like that, please feel free to contact either your sales rep directly or us at sales@tamretail.com. If you need more information or a live demo, we're here for you for that too. Again, thank you very much.